Hi Bowl Bakers! With the lovely summer weather, the requests for ice cream cake have been pouring in. So I'm going to take my famous no machine ice cream recipe and pair it with my fabulous banana bread and make a banana split ice cream cake. So let's get baking. So we're going to start out by making the banana bread. Now, a lot of you have asked me for my go-to banana bread recipe, and I'm excited to share that with you today because it's a really good one. So we're going to start out in a large bowl. We're going to add in our flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and cinnamon, and then mix really well together. In a separate bowl, we're going to mash up our bananas with a fork really nice and fine. Feel free to use bananas that are a little bit black on the outside and overripe because they work really well in banana bread. They have a lovely sweetness to them. Lovely, our banana is nice and fine and mushed up. So to this, we're going to add in our egg, vanilla extract, and flavorless oil. I'm using sunflower oil. You can use vegetable oil, coconut, I don't advise olive oil because it's kind of strong in flavor. And then mix them really well together. Now simply add your wet ingredients into your dry and mix together with a spatula until just combined. You want to take care that you do not overmix this cake. I want my ice cream cake to be high rather than wide, so I'm going to bake it off in a 6-inch tin. Now just pour it into your tin. So if you're baking this off just to have a loaf of banana bread, you can add in some blueberries, which I love to do, some toasted pecans, or even fresh cherries. I'm ready to pop my banana bread in the oven. You want to bake it off at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. You'll know when it's done because it's gorgeous golden brown on top and firm in the middle. While your banana bread is baking, you'll want to already have your ice cream ready. Now I made my 2-ingredient no machine ice cream and I made vanilla flavor, but feel free to use any ice cream and any flavor that you like. I'm pretty sure my banana bread is done. The timer just went off and my whole kitchen smells like warm roasted bananas. So let's have a little look. Check this guy out. It's beautiful golden brown on top. It smells amazing. Nice and vanilla, a little bit of warm cinnamon. It's nice and firm on top. We're going to set this guy aside, let it go totally cold, and then start to assemble our banana split ice cream cake. Now that our banana bread has gone totally cold, it's time to cut it. Now feel free to make your banana bread up to 2 days in advance because it'll be much easier to work with the longer it sits. With a serrated knife, you want to make just one clean cut through the middle of your banana bread. That is a beautiful banana bread. Some nice chunks of banana, that's always a good sign. And this, oh my gosh, this smells amazing. So our next step is to take the bottom layer of our cake on the paper and pop it back into the tin that you baked it in. So the reason that I did this is because we're going to put a lovely thick layer of vanilla ice cream in on top of this, and we're going to pop the lid on top. And what this is going to do is going to give our overall cake a lovely uniformed finish. Now just scoop on some of your no machine ice cream. You want to make sure that your ice cream is a little bit soft because it makes it much easier to spread. Once you've got all of your ice cream in there, go along with a little butter knife and just spread it out and make sure that there's no gaps in it. Okay, on with our top layer. Once you've got your ice cream layer in there, we're going to pop this guy back in the freezer so it can set up nice and hard again, because when we take it out, we're going to decorate it all over. It's been 15 minutes and our ice cream layer is frozen in the middle. So now we're going to start to decorate this ice cream cake just like you would a regular cake. But instead of frosting, we're going to use ice cream. So what I'm going to do now is actually cut off the top of this cake to make it nice and flat so we have an even top to decorate on. Okay, perfect. And remember, any scraps that get left over, go to the baker, which is me. What we're going to do now is cover the entire cake with ice cream, and we're going to decorate it just like you would a normal cake. Now to get it out of the tin, we're going to turn it over and take it out upside down. One reason to do this is because the bottom always makes a really good flat surface to decorate. What I wanted to do now is do a layer of our ice cream, which is essentially the icing for our cake, all over. I have a little turntable that I'm going to decorate my cake on. For this stage, you want to make sure that your ice cream is soft, but not too soft, so it's easy to work with. Now what we want to do is put this cake back in the freezer and let the ice cream get nice and hard. Now that the ice cream on the outside is frozen, you can see there's a few holes and things that we want to fill in, so we're going to go with even more ice cream all over again. Lay your ice cream on nice and thick and cover up any imperfections. So this next part is really fun because you start to see how it becomes a banana split ice cream cake, and one thing that's going to do that is sprinkles. Add sprinkles all around the bottom of your cake to make a lovely colourful border. One way to make this ice cream cake extra big and bold is to add extra scoops of ice cream on the top. Do not be shy with this ice cream. Then drizzle on layers of rich chocolate sauce, some fresh strawberry sauce, and ribbons of my signature salted caramel. You can even add more sprinkles And of course, don't forget your cherry on top. If you're going to make an ice cream cake, you may as well make it big and bold. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely divine. It's the best of both worlds, ice cream and cake. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel. I'll see you back here every Thursday for more bigger, bolder baking.